Formula One has cranked up the heat over Barcelona. The first Grand Prix held here was won by Nigel Mansell after a wheel-to-wheel battle with Ayrton Senna. But who will follow in his footsteps this weekend? Long straights and medium-speed turns dominate here, but there's something else to watch out for at Barcelona. The air currents are strong and unpredictable, and they'll be giving aerodynamic components a real run for their money this weekend. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage. So, without further ado, let's get started. Race day has arrived, and the time has come for these drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel.
Haas proved quite resourceful during qualifying. That puts them in a very good position to make the most of this race start. McLaren did well during qualifying. They maximized their potential and are in a good position for the race today. And the clouds today look very ominous, which means that teams may have to contend with rain at some point during the race.
And there are going to be some tough calls to make in Catalonia today. So let's see who makes the best ones for the Spanish Grand Prix. A somewhat overcast day for the drivers, who've now taken position on the grid. There we see Kevin Magnussen. They might not be in the top 3 spots, but things could change fast once the race gets underway. And it's Schumacher as the second driver today. They'll be starting the race from the bottom half of the grid, so there's a fair bit of ground to make up. Will their hard work pay off today? This is it. It's the Spanish Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
All right, we're underway here in Barcelona, Spain. And we did not have great starting positions. Here you can see Schumacher started off in 17th. He had a penalty in that last one from an issue he had in time, I think one of his time trials. So Magnussen's our forward driver.
Just keep concentrating.
Starting in 10th, and he obviously just lost a place. So we'll watch that. Now, Lewis Hamilton.
Good job, Kev.
Got back around him. Lewis Hamilton obviously won the last 4 races. We got a lockup already.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Yeah,
Here's the replay. All eyes on Kevin Magnussen here. And they clear it. Big move for them and a race position gained.
We go off the bat.
The driver's team there cheering them on. Was that a lockup on the track?
Tsunoda.
Let's see what happened there. Now let's look at this. The focus on Tsunoda.
Ooh.
Just a bit too heavy on the brakes, and they've locked up.
Make contact as well. But the yellow didn't last very long. All right, let's take a look at Kevin here. We'll watch him do a lap. 3:01 p.m. 40% chance of rain. That's a little concerning. We'll have to see what happens after that. But everybody's still pretty tightly packed here so far. Kevin did pretty well on the time trials. Jeez, I'm concerned about the stutter issues I've been having recently. I really got to bump up getting my new computer thing. Anyway, looks like he's got a little space now between him and who's behind him. All right, so he's got in front of him is Russell, behind him is Gasly. All right, there's Gasly right there. He's AlphaTauri and he's Mercedes. We'll check his telemetry as he comes around here, see what kind of speeds he gets. .160. I want to see how fast he goes on the straightaway. Right now, everybody's basically strung out a line. Of course, you got Max Verstappen in first place. That's where he's going to be for the whole day. Yeah, all right. Let's check his telemetry on the straightaway after he comes out of this corner.
DRS is enabled. DRS is enabled.
We're looking right here. 183 miles an hour looks like his top speed there. Let's take a look at the car. Wheels are warm. We have Magnussen running medium, soft. There's gonna be 2 pits for both drivers today. I think any drivers expected strategies are to pit twice. So he's gonna go mediums, and then soft to finish. And Schumacher's gonna go hard, medium, soft. His engine's 60s, gearbox 52%. He's gonna get all new stuff after this race, or at least. Here's the strategy: medium, soft. So he's gonna come in lap 24.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
All right, Tsunoda again.
We can take a look now. Now look at this. It was the AlphaTauri driver involved.
Oh,
And there it is. That's where they spin out.
same corner it looked like. So I don't know what problem. First he had a lockup, which is usually a brake issue. You're usually a little too hard on the brakes, which means he's not comfortable with his setup. Tsunoda. So it's good to make a mental note of that. And if you hit the brakes too hard, that's when you get the lockup. And then the spin is usually the opposite. Usually you're coming out of a turn and you hit the gas too hard, and then you just, boom, the torque on these things just spins those tires out, and your back end goes swinging around. It looks like he got on the gas a little too hard, so he's not comfortable with his setup. That's what I gather from that. Yeah, so there we go. Lap 24 and lap 49. Looks like we got 66 laps today, so this is going to be the full hour and a half, probably. We're probably going to end at, let's see, it's 3:05 now. It's going to be 4:30 when the race ends. Back to camera. They got some neat camera angles out here in Barcelona. He's got Alfa Romeo behind him. He's got Mercedes in front. So he, after all is said and done, Kevin Magnussen has the new front wing on his car. Schumacher has the old one. So let's check in on Schumacher real quick. Schumacher, again here, he's got the old front wing. He was more comfortable with it. And we'll look at him again. He's got Albon in front of him for Williams. And right behind him, Stroll for Aston Martin. Oh, I didn't check his telemetry at the end of the thing. He's trying the overtakes. Who's in front of him again? Albon. We scouted Albon. Looks like he's going for it on hard tires. So he's driving pretty aggressive for hard tires this early in the race. Track grip's normal, rubber's low. It looks like the percent chance of rain is coming down, so I'm not as concerned about wet tires or anything like that. Looks like that was a defensive move. Well, no. Stroll's a little ways back there, but he's got his sights on Albon here, and he should be able to take Albon. Now again, reminder, he started off in 7th place. He's already made it to 16th. He could back up into 15th, and his strategy has him pitting later anyway. Because again, he's on the hard tires to start with, which has him going a little slower, especially on turns, because you don't want to slide out. So you got to take the turns. Another car spun. Man, if that's Tsunoda again, he's going for it.
Yellow. Copy.
183,
Let's take a
186
look
miles
at the
an hour.
replay. Let's have another look.
Oh.
Science is the focus here.
Ooh,
And yes, that's where they spin out.
again, getting on the gas too
And the
quickly
team
around
had
that corner.
such high hopes today. What a shame.
You did good, really good.
So he made the pass. That sort of happened in that little interim there.
Haas with an overtake there.
Let's watch it again because that other thing was
Let's
going
take a
on.
closer look. Right, watch this. There's Schumacher. And there they go, moving up a position in the pack. The team watching on and clearly loving that.
And as a reminder, he did really well in Miami. So he's looking to get another sort of repeat performance, or another really strong performance. He had no crashes, which is good. I think he was 70-something% confident with his setup. So that could play a factor. I'm not sure. 40% chance of rain in 4 minutes. Let's see how that goes. Now he's right behind Ferrari. It may be a while, but yeah, 2 places. Nicely done, kid. And Magnussen started 10th. He's up 2 places. My drivers are doing well here. His tires are a good temperature. His engine and everything's faring better. So he'll be absolutely fine this race. I'm not concerned at all. No damage to anything. Yeah, he's got the front wing, the older front wing. And again, there's the strategy. He doesn't...
It's not over for us.
Oh, great. Kevin just got passed. And now he's back to 9th by Bottas.
Looks like that was a position gained for Alfa Romeo. Let's have a look. Now we see Valtteri Bottas. Gaining a position there. They make it look so easy. The team are really disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly.
It's okay, guys. I'm okay with it. He's going to make it back. So anyway, what I was saying, yeah, is Schumacher's not going to come in until lap 30, almost the halfway mark, before he gets his mediums on. And then the tires get softer. The only thing that's going to put a wrench in that is if we actually see rain. Which it could be coming up here. Let's check the overhead real quick. It's a mess. Looks like Verstappen's way out in front. Leclerc, Perez, Hamilton, who won it the last 4 years, I think. We're not until 9th there. Let's go back here. Check in on some of the stuff here. The session. Fastest lap, Charles Leclerc. And everybody's tires. So we're on mediums. Most people, looks like, are on mediums. There's some soft and hards in there. Tsunoda's on hards, and he spun out twice. Look at the points for these. Magnussen's 10th. So he's in the top half, which is good. Our team, we're in 7th. We gotta get 6th. Races finished 5 out of 6. Huh. That makes me wonder, do we need to get up to 6 before this race? I don't know. We're going to have to see. That would be nice to know before the race starts, wouldn't it? Car condition. Track condition, okay. Let me just see car condition real quick on some of these other guys. 70, they're in the 70s, the 90s, 60s. Nobody's really in the 50s. You got to keep them in the top percentages. We're in the 60s. 50s on the gearbox. We're gonna have to. We may have to show some concern over that. Here's your tire history. So again, we're down 15 and 9. So he's still up to 2. He's up 1. Magnussen, yeah, there we are. Any events? Fastest lap, yellow flag, time penalty. Lap 6, lap 1 is a time penalty already. Tsunoda for collision. Sponsors, look at all the sponsorships stuff we did. We got all this. We got $314,000 for the qualifying targets, $118,000 for the race target. Finish position streak. We'll get another. If we finish in the, what is it? We need to finish 14th or better, which shouldn't be a problem. There's the previous reports. Let's go here again. The strategy view. This again shows Schumacher's in at 30, Magnussen in at 24. Looks like. How the car is working. The downline is their fuel. And then the track. So yeah, it looks like 40% chance of rain at its highest on a few occasions. But that second, if it doesn't rain in the first half, the second half should be just fine. Let's get back to the race. Let's go check in on Magnussen again. He's right behind Bottas. He wants to get that spot back. And he's gunning for him. I wonder if he knew that at one point we scouted Bottas. We didn't make an offer or anything. We just took a close look at him. He would break our bank. We could technically get him, but I think we decided Kevin Magnussen was fit for the task. So Magnussen gonna show us if we're right or wrong, right? Right, Kevy? And yeah, that's the plan, man. So yeah, now I got this thing over my head. This is race 6. Is my job on the line, like, right? Do I have to bring the team up into the 6th position today? Is my season over after this race? Potentially? I don't know. We'll have to see. But that adds a little cloud over the whole thing. We'll see, huh? Nobody behind him. Well, no, not right behind him. He goes on the home stretch. Looks like he's gaining some pace on him, right? Doesn't look like Bottas had his DRS open. He's close. Oh, I guess that was an official attempt. Because Reagan was saying, you'll get him next time, kid. Tires are getting a little warm, he says. So he's going to tell him to be a little more careful around the turns. Sorry, I had to break away to blow my nose. All right. So it looks like he's close in the pack here, and Schumacher's kind of on his own. So eventually he's going to make a move or not. It looks like it could rain. Back to Schumacher. Yeah, he's all by himself. I think he's basically hanging out in 15th. It's most likely that he'll gain positions when other cars start pitting. So yeah, Leclerc is 3 seconds off the leader. Perez 7. Magnussen's 20 seconds behind. Schumacher 31. Schumacher's got to get Ricciardo. Is that who's ahead of him? Ricciardo ahead of him, Stroll behind him. I don't know how close he is or not. So Gasly and Tsunoda are going to pit late, just like Schumacher. So he'll jump ahead of Sainz and Ricciardo. Carlos Sainz should not be back in 13th. It was that spin out that really hurt him. So I don't even... Yeah, okay, I just saw Ricciardo go off that way. But he's not close enough to be making a move on him yet. And his tires are getting warm. He doesn't have someone right on him either, but he's kind of alone in this area. He definitely needs to cook it down the straightaway. So he's kind of there. Yeah, I mean, Ricciardo's up there, but I don't know if he's going to be able to catch him or not for a while. Back to Magnussen. Magnussen's still camping out behind, what's his name? Bottas. Oops, wrong one. Bottas right in front of him. Norris behind him, but I don't think Norris is all that close. Let's see if he makes a move on the straightaway. Coming off that turn. Bottas has soft tires though. That's the problem. So it may be all these yellows are gonna pit around the same time. The soft guys are gonna come in first. So it's not gonna. Magnussen's not gonna make ground on Verstappen when Verstappen comes in. Verstappen's gonna. He may not be first, but he's not going to fall to 9th. But he'll overtake if there's nothing happens. If he doesn't overtake Bottas organically, by just passing him, he'll get him when Bottas comes in for the pit. So if Bottas has red tires now, he's probably going with the red, medium, red strategy. Those are the expected strategies. It was hard, medium, soft, medium, medium, soft, and soft, medium, soft. So Bottas is probably on the soft, medium, soft. And so yeah, I'm pretty confident Magnussen's going to end up ahead of Bottas. And he could end up taking Ocon. I'm going to guess Magnussen makes 7th place today. That's my guess. I don't think he'll get. I'd love it if he got 6th. Going for the pass. He got him on the inside on the turn. Way to go. Oh, he's fighting for it.
Okay, good job, Kev. That's 1.
Nice. Way to go, Kevin.
Haas with an overtake.
Yeah, we just saw that, so we won't watch a replay. Wow. Way to get it the hard way. He's around him, and he's going to stay ahead of him when the pits come in. Glad we were there for that. He's doing well, the young man. He's keeping him back there. They're going to wrestle a little bit. It was entirely possible. It is entirely possible that Bottas ends up getting him around on this next home stretch or some thereafter. It'll be a battle here. Nice defensive move. He didn't open his DRS. Bottas trying to go inside, but not going to get it. All right, so he held off on that lap at least. Very nice, very nice. But Bottas is right there. I'm going to guess Bottas gets around him again. But, it's lap 11. He's on lap 11? Bottas will probably come in lap 22 or somewhere around there. So, that's my guess. Well, how many laps here? This looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17 laps. So Bottas may come in another couple of laps. Tires are 54. Now he'll go longer. Nobody for a pit yet. He's not doing as well as Ocon. Get that off, so. All right, let's check in on Schumacher, even though nothing's likely to happen here. He's still in the same spot. Well, it says Gas. So it looks like Ricciardo passed Gasly. Past Gasly. Yeah, there's Ricciardo. There's Gasly right behind him. So we should be able to get Gasly. Stroll, nowhere to be seen. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's gonna take a bit. So we need points. But right now, see. Right now, McLaren has two. McLaren's a team ahead of us in the points. They got Norris and Ricciardo ahead of us. Ahead of one of our guys. If Schumacher can get ahead of Ricciardo, that could bump us up a spot. But he's 4 seconds behind him, I think. Which isn't what we need. Now the kid is on hard tires, so that's a good thing. Ricciardo is on soft. So Gasly's not going to come in until later, so Schumacher wants to press on Gasly. But Ricciardo's going to make a pit, and Schumacher's going to get past him. And then he goes mediums, so Ricciardo's got to be on soft, medium, soft. So, yeah, Ricciardo should pit before Schumacher both times today. Which means once he pits and we get in front of him, as long as Schumacher doesn't let him pass him later in the race, he could end up ahead of Ricciardo in like 12th place. I think he can make 12. And I think Magnussen can get 7th as long as he stays ahead of Norris. Theoretically, that would be enough to bump us up in the rankings. Especially if Norris stays out of the top 10. If Norris doesn't score any points, and Magnussen does, that's what's going to boost us. We need Magnussen to score points. We need Norris to come in the back half. I don't know if that's going to happen. Well, yeah, Sainz is good. And Bottas could stay in front of him. It's going to be tough. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. We should start to see the pits somewhat soon with the guys on soft tires. Let me go back to tires again. Yeah, 48%, 49% for those guys. I'm going to go to pits and hold here. Well, will the other teams start to make those pits? We'll see. Magnussen still in 8th. Looks like Magnussen's got some space in front of Bottas. No, he's still pretty close. He's keeping space ahead of Bottas. Oh my gosh.
Yep, understood.
I think there's been a lock-up. Here's the replay. Right, watch this. There's Schumacher. And this, yes, there, that's the lock-up. And that was a bitter blow for the team. And it may have really hurt their overall chances.
Well, he didn't lose a place, but he was going to be making a move on Gasly. So his chances of passing Gasly now have just passing Gasly. I have a hard time getting around that one. I've just declined. And Ricciardo's going to go in for a pit. He has to not lock up again to pass Ricciardo at Ricciardo's pit. We're on Schumacher now. You barely see the guy in front of him. And he still has... Man, he's got both... So it looks like Bottas is dealing with Sainz. Sainz driving for Ferrari is highly likely to pass Bottas, and probably Kevin as well. Are going to be coming up on the home stretch here. Okay, just entered the pit window for Magnussen's strategy. Yeah, it looks like Sainz just passed Bottas. So now we got Ferrari crawling up our stuff. So we're going to have him pitting in a couple more laps. So 21, it says. Verstappen just went into pit. Kevin's holding his own here. I kind of stand on Kevin because Schumacher's all alone there. All right, we got Verstappen coming in. He's still in the pit. He's fall to 4th. See, he's going to come out before Kevin even catches up. That's how much ahead he was. All right, so 2 more laps for Kevin. Look at these guys pitting now. Come on, Schumacher's got to make his way past him. They're in the pit. They're in the pit. Can he make it? Yep, bumping up, bumping up. 14, 13, 12. Nice. They're just now coming out. All right, so that worked out as we'd hoped. But now he's got See, Gasly's the guy that he needs to pass to get to 11th. He's got the same tires as we do. Look at these guys went to the bottom. And unfortunately, Gasly's way out ahead of him. Now, it looks like he's closing somewhat. Everyone's slapping on their mediums at this point. Perez in the pit. Magnussen's not gonna... Is he gonna get past Perez? Hold on, let's see, let's see. Is he gonna pass Perez? Perez is coming out. No, he's not. He's right on him, though. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna talk about almost running wide there. And I don't think he's gonna catch Perez, Red Bull. I don't think we have the car for it. And he's gonna have to pit soon. But Norris is supposed to be pitting soon as well, I think. All right, pretty soon it's going to bring us up the window that's asking us if we want to pit him. And we shall see. Hamilton and Alonso in the pit. He's not going to get a chance to get around them. They're already coming out. He's going to come down the line here. And then he's going to get in the pit anyway. Oh, he's going to get one. Okay, open pit options. Yep. He's a medium, soft, right? Yeah, so we're going to bring him on the medium. Okay.
Box.
Copy box.
All right, so he's up to 6th. But then he has to make his pit. What kind of tires did they throw on? They're also putting mediums on. Schumacher up to 11th. What? Oh, Schumacher lost to Sainz. Well, we figured that would happen, I suppose.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Yeah.
Let's see what happened there. Okay, here's the Ferrari.
Oh, looks like he challenged him.
And they get past, which moves them up a position.
He's got brand new medium tires.
That's going to be a big blow to the team. Will they be able to recover? We'll see.
Magnussen is 6th. He's going to enjoy that for one lap. All right. Leclerc and Russell in the pit. Russell's just going in, I think. Oh, but so are we. All right. Let's do his view from the top here. Here we are. I got to work on my pit crew. Looks like, hey, Schumacher's gonna pass him. There he goes, his teammate. Now he's gonna be fighting his teammate. Oh, he lost another one. Oh, there's Bottas. I thought we'd stay ahead of Bottas. Bottas has just got his tires on. Well, we could take him again. We both have mediums on, so we're going to be pitting around the same time. This is going to be interesting to see where he could go with Bottas. Gasly still has to pit. So does Schumacher. So does Ocon. That could help us out. Sorry, folks. Just trying to... Yeah, now we got to switch to Schumacher because he's in front, right? There's Schumacher right here, and Bottas and Magnussen. All three. I'll take the leader position here. I'm going to keep an eye on the pits again here. Yeah, Ocon's got a pit, and so does Gasly. That's going to help us out. I want to see where they're at. Gasly's here, Ocon's there. So he's going to come in, and then he's going to come in, and I think we can get around him. I think we'll have enough speed to get around both of them. Which means I don't know what's going to happen here with my three guys though, because it looks like Bottas is trying to make a move on Schumacher. Schumacher doing all right so far though. There he goes. Yeah, he got him at the... He got him there.
Wow.
Alright, so Ocon just went into the pits. Wow, he's way ahead of us.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
Yeah, I saw that. Ocon's going to be coming out of those pits. Can we get around? Can we get around? No, he's going to come out. He's going to come out. Isn't he? Or is he? Yeah, crap. He came out ahead of us. Shoot. We really needed to get around him. Gasly still has to pit. Gasly we should be able to get around. Ocon maybe not. Doggone it. So Magnussen will be top 10. So did Magnussen just pass Schumacher? I didn't even notice. I didn't even see that. I was looking at other things. Alright, Schumacher 12th, Magnussen 11th. Magnussen's going to make a move on Bottas. 28 of 66. We're not even halfway done yet. It's a long race out here today. 21 degrees. Not too bad. Alright, it's getting a little warm. Yeah, I know. We got you. Don't worry too much about it, Kevy. Let's see what's going on in Kev's cams. Kevy, it's the Kev cam. I don't think he's going to catch Bottas here. Darn it. All of a sudden, I'm not feeling overly excited about what I'm seeing here. Although we'll get Gasly, but that'll put Magnussen into 10th place. That's points. Yeah, because Gasly's one of the last ones to not pit yet. But he's going to pit around the same time Schumacher does. So he's got a couple more laps left to go. How close is Schumacher behind him? Well, he's getting out ahead of his teammate. I don't know why he's not catching Bottas here. Bottas had soft tires before. And Magnussen was doing better against him. See, he's too far back. He can't make a move at this distance. There's no way I'll catch him. Shoot. All right, 3 minutes. Chance of rain goes down. Traffic grip's still good. Pretty soon, we're going to give Schumacher the go-ahead to come in and pit. But he's pitting at 12th. Ugh. He's going to fall to like 16th or 17th. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Doggone it. Yeah, now I'm worried about how this whole thing ends. All right, Gasly's in the pit, or he's coming into the pit now. We're both going to get around him. There he goes. As we come around the home stretch, so we're going to get around Gasly. There he is off to the right. Magnussen passes him, Schumacher passes. And then we got to come in after this, yeah. Open the pit options. Yes, we're doing mediums next.
One more box this lap. Copy for box.
We got a good ways ahead of them, so we may actually keep them behind us. Tire slightly overheating is not a problem. Competitor locked up, okay. The car's run wide.
Seems to have been a lockup.
Perez, so he's way up.
Let's take a look at the replay. So let's look at this. There's Sergio Perez, and there's the lockup. It almost got away from them entirely.
Brings him back. All right, so, and Schumacher has Norris right on him. And there he goes to the pit.
Understood.
We'll check the tail
And white line, white line.
for this one. Shoot. Goes Ricardo past us. Gasly. Oh, God. Tsunoda. We'll get around Tsunoda. We'll get back to 15. Yeah, because Tsunoda's going to come in on the next lap anyway, so I'm not too worried about Tsunoda. We'll get 15 back pretty quick. So he'll get back to 15, and then he's got Gasly out ahead there. So now we start looking at tires for other teams. Gasly's on mediums as well. Oh man, it's gonna be tough to make up that ground. Of course, we'll go soft on the last one. I don't know if he will or not, so I don't know. He may end up, Schumacher may end up 15th. This is tough. So Tsunoda's the only one we're really waiting to come in and pit. And he's going to come in next here. And then everyone's got good tires for a while. This is going to be Tsunoda's pit lap. Most probably. Yeah, okay, there he goes. Yep. All right, we got him. Back to 15. Okay, this is where we are for a little while. Lap 33.66, we're halfway there. So the kid is all on his own. We may as well check back in with Magnussen. See how he's doing in his bid with Bottas. He's not doing that well. Bottas in front, Norris behind him. And he's like, seems to be equal distant between them. There's Bottas. There's Norris just coming out of the turn. Yeah, he's already out of that turn before we get there. I don't know. Well, he's 10 now. He's 10 and he's making points. And Norris is 11 and not making points. So if we end up, even if we ended up like this, we get the point, they don't, that could vault us. I don't know. But I would love Schumacher to get up here somehow. I don't know if that's going to play out though. With the available strategies, I don't know if he's going to be able to do that. Durnet. It's nice to see as they pan around that I don't see the car behind us, you know what I mean? Well, there we do now. But also don't barely see the car in front of us. That's tough. There's Norris. There's Bottas. I think we're closer to Norris than we are to Bottas. No, maybe not. Yeah, this is sort of part of the race where we're on cruise control. You know, I mean, we're on autopilot, sort of we're locked in at 10th and 15th. And people aren't going to be pitting anytime soon. I don't know if we're in positions to overtake anybody. I think stuff's most likely to happen in the cluster. So it's possible something happens ahead of us. And look at this. So Schumacher's 15th. Here's the first. Verstappen is looking to lap Schumacher. That's insane. I kind of want to see that. All right, track grip is now high. That's insane that the kid might get lapped by the leader at the halfway mark. He may lap him twice by the end of the race. Verstappen is so insanely fast. And Red Bull has great cars. I mean, we're making improvements. Haas, we're making improvements to our cars. But it's, you know, it's a little bit here, a little bit there. I feel good at the distance that Magnussen has behind him with Norris. think he is closer to Bottas than Norris is to him. I think he might be able to get him before they pit again. So I think he can get 9th. We got to keep Norris out of scoring. That's what we need. You know, we need points, and we need McLaren not to have any points. And it sure would be nice for Schumacher to come on up and do something. Let's go to Schumacher real quick. Here's Schumacher. Schumacher's cam. You want to see something funny? That guy's the leader of the race right there. Coming around to try and lap us. Max Verstappen, the fastest man in the world. Getting close enough that we could see the detail on his car. Crazy. Well, if Verstappen laps him, that's not going to change his position. That's the one thing. So you see if Verstappen overtake him, he's going to stay 15th place. Track grip is high, that's nice. Alright, lap 37. So let's see again, if we go to the strategies. He's going to come in at lap 52. He's in at lap 52. Let's go to Magnussen. Look at Verstappen, that's crazy. If we go back to Magnussen. Magnussen in 10th, way in the middle. His strategy, 49. He's in it at lap 49. And he's at 37 right now. So I don't think we'll have any sort of pit stuff happening for a while. But I want to go over to Schumacher again because, oh yeah, Verstappen just passed him. Look, there's Max Verstappen. The leader just lapped him. He's still in 15th place, even though he got passed. Ooh, hit that little bit. And there you got Jean Leclerc from Ferrari. He's going to come around him. Wow. And there he goes. That's what it's like driving for Ferrari. Just got lapped twice. And he's still in 15th. Yeah, just had 2 guys pass him. He's still in 15th place. That's insane. Nobody behind him for a ways. I'm sorry for the yawning people. I'm so sorry. 2 minutes, 5% chance rain. Clearing up here in Barcelona, Spain. I don't remember what the next race is going to be. But I wouldn't typically talk about it now anyway. We're in the middle of Barcelona and things aren't going quite as well as I hoped, although we are poised to get a couple points, or to get a point at least, while our closest competitor can be held out. That would be great. I really need Magnussen to not lock up or spin out. If he could maintain control of his car and, you know, push somewhat to try and catch Bottas. If he made control of his car, he gets a point, we hold McLaren off. If he could do that while pushing and maybe overtaking Bottas, he can give himself a couple or another extra point. So that's his own incentive, is that additional point. Or points for taking Bottas. But he's a little ways off him right now, though, isn't he? Round and round we go, people. We are on this merry-go-round at 180 miles an hour. Or at least down this stretch he is. Alright, I did want to switch over to take a look and see what people's tires look like. Nobody's going to come in with their tires less than 50 or over 50%. So it's likely that Verstappen will come in next, followed by Perez, followed by Sainz. And they are... Well, Sainz is right... I know. Yeah, no, all those guys. Magnussen won't catch any of those guys. I don't know. See, I just got a text. Hold on a second here, folks. Whilst I look down at me text. All right. Good to go there. Okay. Back to... Oh, looks... Oh, no. This is Magnussen. Oh, so Bottas passed one of the Williams drivers. He's put even more space between us. And he's added a car as a buffer. In Williams. I don't know next season who I'm gonna be principal for. I guess it sort of depends on if Haas lets me go. I mean, I guess in theory I could take Haas next season. If I finish this season with Haas, I could pick them up again next season for F1 Manager 2023. If I get let go prior to the end of the season, I wouldn't pick Haas again. I may go with like Williams or something like that. Ooh, look at that. Okay, they got around him. Because again, with my record, this is my first year doing F1. If I get bumped out during the season, they wouldn't pick me up at Ferrari. You know, it would be a team that's below us. Say, hey, you know, you couldn't take Haas to 6th or whatever, but we'd love to get out of 10th, you know, or Williams. So someone ran
Sounds
wide.
like someone's locked up.
Tsunoda again.
We can
Oh, he's
take
having a
look
horrible
now.
day.
Now let's look at this. The focus on Tsunoda. And yes, that's the lockup.
Wow,
The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there.
he took the aggressive path to get back on, didn't he, though? You got to give him the Got to give him the salute for treating it like a rally race, man. He went for it. Yeah, it looks like Bottas is climbing out further ahead of us. I don't know if we're going to catch him. Norris is being held at bay, which is nice. But we got to keep control of that car. So, first and foremost, Kevin, keep control of your car, man. Do not run wide. Do not spin out. And on these straightaways, man, use your DRS or something. I don't know. He's got a. I don't see why he's not gaining on Bottas. Bottas is doing that well, I guess. I don't know. Tire wear. Let's see, for strategy again. 52. And 49. So he's got mediums coming in on 49. Magnussen, he's at 67. 61, Sainz is coming first. Bottas will come in first. But then we're going to lose that place right back, though. Alonso is right here, I think. So that's really, I don't think that's going to help us. Doggone it. Dog on it. Well, there's Bottas in front of us. At least we still have the Williams car playing screen in front of Norris. So he has to contend with that guy. But I can't tell if we're making any. We'll definitely get around Bottas when he comes into pit. But then we're going to end up pitting like the next lap. Unless we pit when he does. No, because if he pits, we get around him by quite a ways. And then when we pit, he may not quite catch us. Because we're on him close when we pit. So that's it. So I don't want to pit at the same time he does. I don't want to stay behind him. We need that leapfrog. I'm sorry. And anyone who knows F1 would have been able to tell that right away. I had to think that through. We need him to pit right in front of us. So that we can leapfrog him and get a good gap. And then when we pit, hopefully he doesn't quite catch us. Pit window on 1 lap, that's what it's telling us, okay. Well, but pit window on 1 lap, but... so I think Bottas will come in on that next... lap. And we'll give him the pit window okay. So he won't come in at the same time as Bottas. We'll go 1 lap extra. You know what I mean? I just wish he was a little closer. You know, I wish he was a little bit closer. Where we could see him at least, you know? I didn't even see him on that corner. We'll definitely pass him. There he is. Oh, he didn't pit. So, We just entered the pit window. Okay, it's the window. So I thought it was going to ask us if we wanted to pit him right now. Well, no, we obviously don't want to pit him right now. And if they asked us, I was going to say, no, hang out there. Verstappen's in the pit. So he's going to get unlapped by Schumacher. That's nice. Come on, Magnussen. You need to gain ground on Bottas before he goes in. Sainz in for the pit, coming in right here. We're not going to catch him. There's no way. Who else? All right. Anybody else here? No, just Sainz right now. Maybe Bottas. Bottas going in pit. All right. Perfect. Perfect. All right, he's going in right here. There he is off to the right. Okay. So we're around another car.
Is that a lockup?
Joe.
Let's take
Turn
a closer
12.
look. Let's take another look. There we have Joe. That lockup could have cost them dearly.
Where is he in the
And the team
standing?
had such high hopes today. What a shame.
Boy, would I love to be principal for Alfa Romeo. Okay, so Magnussen got ahead of him a good long way. He's just now coming out of the pit, and we're like halfway around the track. This makes me feel good because now I'd say when we get in the pit, this might be enough time for him to not get around us. But Magnussen's he's gotta push it though. Perez in the pit, Ricciardo in the pit. Oh, the kid came up 14th. And he's got a good lead ahead of him. So he may be able to stay. Schumacher might be able to stay ahead of Ricciardo in his pit. We're going to have to see. This is going to be close. I mean, look at this. He's going to pit. Well, these guys, he's going to be coming around here while these guys are like here. It's going to be close coming out of that pit, man. And however he comes out of that pit, that's basically going to be what it is. I think if Bottas comes out ahead of us, we're not going to be able to catch him. It doesn't look like Magnussen's been doing. Now, although Magnussen will be on soft tires. 9th place. Oh, Stroll. Yeah, Stroll and yeah, they're not gonna contend with us anyway. So Norris still behind us. What do they have for tires again? I want to see where Norris for tires 57. Schumacher's got 70. So Norris is going to come in. Let me see real quick. There's Norris right there. Schumacher's back here. Schumacher may be able to leapfrog Norris. Alonso and Hamilton. Okay, we're not gonna get them. We're not close enough for them. I don't think Hamilton's gonna win for 5 straight years. What a run he's had, though, huh? I mean, this is basically his track for almost 5 years. But it's gonna be Verstappen. The driver locked up. Okay, optimal pit stop lap, and he's back here, yes. All right, now we're going with your soft, right? Yeah. I'm confident that's
a lock-up on the track?
a good enough guess. Latifi.
Here's the replay. Now let's look. We're watching Nicholas Latifi. It's a lock-up, and that could be costly.
Not the best camera angle.
The team are really disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly.
Oh, Lavazza's one of their... Yeah, I like that for a sponsor. Who wouldn't like Lavazza, am I right? Stuff for another team. Norris going in the pit. Let's see what happens here. Can Schumacher get around him? He's going for it. He's going for it. Can he make it? Can he make it? Oh, not quite. Can he? Yes. Yes. All right, he got around Norris. So at least for right now, both of our guys are ahead of both of their guys. Now he just entered his pit window, though. And it's Norris right on him. Right on him. You gotta stay ahead of him, kid. You gotta keep... Let's get that new defensive driving, right? Alright. Heading into pit now, so we're gonna look at Magnussen. We're gonna go here on this top view. He's just gotta worry about Bottas right here. Come on, crew. Come on, man, we're back in this thing. Ah, crap. He's going to get around us. Doggone. Bottas is going to get around us. Yep, he just passed us there. Son of a gun. Gasly's even going to get around us. Maybe, maybe not. Nope. Okay, we kept Gasly out. Barely. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Alright, we're still in a fine position as far as keeping McLaren back. Now, they're going to get at least 12th. Gasly is going to... He's going to pit as well, so they're going to get 11th. I don't know. It's tough. It's on a razor's edge, folks. It is on a razor's edge. Doggone Bottas.
Okay, we're still okay.
What the heck? Norris passed him. That kid.
And McLaren with a great overtake. Let's have a look. Watch this. We're looking at Lando Norris. And there they go, moving up a position. Just incredible maneuvering.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was a bitter blow for the team. And it may have really hurt their overall chances.
Well, I don't know. Again, we keep him out of the top 10. Gasly is going to come in. And they're going to pass Gasly. I couldn't not. Just watching Schumacher right now. Doesn't look like he's really gaining on Norris. I don't know if he can pass Norris. I don't know if he's got the skills. He's 50, lap 52 of 66. All right, gonna go over to Magnussen. Bottas is still way ahead there. Doggone, man. Doggone. Ocon is pitting, but he's going to be out of there before we get to him, right? Isn't he, or is he? Did he stop yet? Sometimes it doesn't look like they stop. Like they just slow down, then they keep going. Right? It didn't look like he... Oh. Gasly's going in the pit. Shoot, man. Optimal pit. All right, so he's 12. He's got Norris behind him. Is going to pass him. No, I'm sorry. Ricard is back. Yeah, we got to go for it, right? I mean, he's got to go to his softs.
Box now, Mick, box now.
Copy, box.
Shoot, so Norris in 11. He's right there. I think we could hold Norris at bay. I think we could end up 10th and keep them out. That helps us. As long as nothing happened. Track rubber high, track grip high. Tsunoda's making a pit. That's everyone's second. So everyone has their final set of tires on, I believe.
Good entry.
All right, here comes Schumacher.
Okay, understood. And white line, white line.
Let's go to the fin for this one. Then the next one, we'll just do both the top downs. Out you go. 15th, not too bad. Hang in there, kid. All right, all right. Everyone's got their fast tires on. Now he's got both of them ahead. And he's not going to be able to get up there. So it looks like we're going to... It looks, unless something happens, it looks like we're going to be stuck here. It looks like we're going to get 10th and 15th. And 15th. So not good for 15th. It's where he started. I think, I forget where Magnussen started. I think it was like 11th, so he came up a spot, and he gets points, and he holds them off. I think, which should be good. Hold on 1 second. So I think that's how this is going to play out. Unless there's an incident, which I really hope there's not. We got Bottas ahead of him. Theoretically, he could do it. At the same time, I don't want him to wreck. These are his fastest tires. But Bottas has his on as well. I can't quite see him ahead of us yet. There he is. I don't think we're close enough. Don't have to worry behind him. Yeah, Bottas is way up there. So that's a thing. There's a brand new wing, which should shave time off, which is a good thing. All right, 10 more laps to go. We will have a champion. No lockups, no spin outs. And we'll get a point. And McLaren will not. I don't know if that's enough to boost us up, though. I don't know how many points we're behind. Let's take a look. We got time, right? Standings. McLaren has 16 points. Okay. No. We would gain 1. Yeah, I think this says what they would gain if they ended where they're at. So we would gain 1 more. And they would lose. So they would lose any. So we'd end up with 14 of their 16. So we don't have to worry about falling back towards 8th. But we would need 3 points to tie them. So this could be my last race. Because this race is finished 5 of 6. It seems like 6 races is what they give you to get where you're going. I don't know. That's my worry. That's a definite possibility. Huh. Interesting, interesting. I mean, he could make it up there. He could get up there if he pushes. Get another point. Just one more point, kid. One more point, son. Oops, sorry, I hit my microphone. Trying to scratch my face. I got the families coming home in a couple minutes. I may have to go on mute to say hello. Out at Taekwondo right now. All right, lap 58. I never checked. What's his? I know his telemetry look like. Brakes, tires, good. 47% of the gearbox. 59, 58. He's gonna get all new stuff for that next one, I tell you. I may have him do the practice. Well, I don't know. I don't know if he could do a practice without that stuff. I don't know when you could drop that stuff in. How's the kid's telemetry looking? A little warm on the tires. Everything's good for him, as expected. Not have to worry about who's behind him. He's well ahead of the competition. He's just, can he pass this Mercedes? He's got 2 cars between him and Bottas. There's Bottas right there.
I think there's been a lockup.
Gasly on turn 6.
Let's take a look at the replay. Now look at this. It's Pierre Gasly. Well, they've
someone
lost
else.
it. They've locked up.
Same spot.
That's going to be a big blow to the team. Will they be able to recover? We'll see.
You never know. Maybe they won't. Sorry, I'm checking my apps here. I gotta find out where the family is. We got 6 more laps to go, people. We're almost there. Alright, looks like they came home. Alright, I'm gonna go on mute for a couple minutes, folks. Say hi to the family. I'll be right back before this race is over. I'm gonna keep you on Kevin Magnussen here. Hang in there. We'll see you real quickly.
Okay, so Verstappen crashed out of the lead.
Copy.
Verstappen, oh man.
Let's see what happened there. Now here we see Max Verstappen.
Oh,
There's the crash.
Oh my gosh. That's a full-on wall contact. He might be done. Can you is it continuing? Of course, they could continue on. My driver would be done for the day. Somehow, he's still racing. I don't understand that. I don't know if anything happened while I was gone. I was just gone for like a minute. I had to say hello to the family as they came back in. So we're getting this close to Bottas, man. He could take Bottas.
6 laps remaining.
Okay, Verstappen had to pit because he had so much damage. That sucks for him. That really sucks for him. 6 laps remaining. Can we get Bottas and get another point? That's going to be the question. It looks like he's pushing, though, doesn't it? He's definitely closed ranks a little bit since I stepped away. At risk of spinning out on those corners when you come out of that corner so fast, but he's looking good here. I mean, he's making a run for it. It could be down to the wire, pretty close. He's gaining on him, I think. He may make his move late game. I just don't want him to wipe. Schumacher's basically stuck at 15th. Well, I guess 4 laps left, folks. I'll tell you this right now. If for some reason I still have a job at Haas after this
5 laps remaining.
After this race, you know, again, you can follow me on Tommy Naperville on Twitch, where we will do, you know, the in-between race prep for the next race. And that's also where you'd see the practice runs and the time trials. And then I'm not sure where the next race would be. But if for some reason I lose my job, and this is the last race of the season, it's been a real fun season. I hope it doesn't end here. And if it does end, I wonder if he could get picked up by a different team. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I guess we'll find out pretty soon. But you may not find out because I closed the race off. Well, I guess I'll let it play out longer. I'll let it record longer if it says something to the effect that I've been let go. But if it ends right at, so that's how you'll find out. If the race ends and you see that F1 logo sort of fading by, and then it fades to black, ooh, they just got lapped. Then you know that
4 laps remaining.
that I have not been fired, and I'll still be at Haas for the next race. If you see a little extra video going on at the end, that's us learning that I no longer have a job there. So we'll see what that means for F1 2022. I love this game. It's a lot of fun. I'd be eager to do F1 2023, but that's next year, so for me. So we would have to wait before we see more F1 racing. Either way, it's been fun, and I won't talk about it more until this race is out. We can kind of watch the end play out here. But it doesn't look like now with Ferrari in front of Magnussen that he's going to be able to get Bottas up there. I think he lost his opportunity. And Schumacher's stuck in at 15th. He's going to get that. He'll end ahead of 5 other drivers. Magnussen will be in the top half, and he'll get a point. Which would get us 2 points, get us within 2 points of McLaren. Lap 64. Crowd's starting to cheer a little louder.
3 laps remaining.
3 laps for him. But he's on 64. Car has spun. Who spun? We'll find out. We're stopping again.
Let's take a closer look. Now here we see Max Verstappen. They spun the car. What a disaster.
My gosh. So he had that crash, got it repaired, got back out, and now he's trying to gun it and ends up spinning out. That's no good. What are you going to do? No traffic behind Magnussen right here. Great day out now, only 5% chance of rain. Beautiful day for a race here in Barcelona. So at least it looks like you'd be guaranteed to get 6 races in without meeting your goal. But we'll see if that's the magic number. Very well, maybe. So he's on lap 64, then he's going to do 65 and 66. 2 more to go. Looks like Jean Leclerc is going to end up winning this thing.
Starting final lap.
Wow. Fans are cheering here. Well, obviously, we'll switch to the highlight when Leclerc passes the finish line, which it looks like he will very shortly. Or actually, I guess that wasn't Leclerc. I guess Leclerc is in front of us. He's lapped us, so he's gonna, and then that's the final lap for him. Then we're gonna go another lap. So Leclerc's that car that just went in the distance there. We're closing in on Bottas. That's Bottas right in front of us. Leclerc's going to cross the finish line right here. Just want it. Well, we're right on Bottas. Oh no, I guess we came in.
Checkered flag.
Well done, man.
Good drive, mate.
Here's the replay. Look at that. Leclerc takes first place.
Just amazing. I think that's a race that people will be talking about for years to come.
So it says Magnussen already got the checkered flag. How come we got the checkered flag though? We were a lap behind. Right, we were a lap behind him.
Checkered flag, Mick, checkered flag.
I'm very sorry about that.
All right, folks, let's hope I'm still at Haas. Not see you next season.
Kevin Magnussen showing us how it's done. A great result. This is a good result for Haas. More than enough to satisfy the whole team.
I wouldn't be surprised if the team's performance today won them a lot of new fans.
After the race, they sit in 7th place in the constructor standings.
For the next Grand Prix, make sure you join us at the renowned city circuit of Monaco. Prepare yourselves for one of the most legendary rounds of the season.